It's now time for the Being Wrong segment here with my niece, my 18-year-old niece. By the time anyone sees this or hears this, Mikayla Torfin. Mikayla, 18, looking back at your life, what's something that you can now say that you were wrong about?
I would say I used to think that it was okay for people to kind of be able to tell me like who I'm supposed to be, like as a person, like how I'm supposed to act, like I'm supposed to act a certain way so that people like me, or I need to act this way so that then I can fit into a group of like say girls that I was really wanted to be friends with for whatever reason. Like at the time, this was kind of like when I was growing up, like ninth grade, I would listen to what other people would say and change who I was to try to be who people liked, and because I wanted to fit in. And as a lot of girls growing up, that's kind of a thing, as like there's so much drama and so much you have to fit in this group, and if you're not in this group then you're not like a loser, but you know, you're not cool and you're not doing all the fun stuff, and you look at girls and you're like, oh, I want to be friends with them, so you'd be someone that you're not. And I've learned that over the years that's just not how it works, and it's not okay. You need to be who you are as a person, for sure.
And how has that impacted your relationships since that time that you began to have this realization where you're not acting like the way you think Mikayla Torfin needs to be, now you're just being yourself? How has that impacted the relationships in your life?
By just being myself, I know that I have true friends. Like, I know I have real people because they love me for who I am, and they're friends with me because of all of my quirky, like, weird, goofy, all that self. I don't have to be fake around the people, and I don't have to act like I'm somebody else just because somebody else wants me to be or because I want to fit in. I'm able to have, I guess you could say, authentic friendships, which is amazing because I know that they're people that I can trust, and I don't have to worry about telling them something and them going and spreading rumors about me or starting drama, because whatever happens and whatever conversations I have with them stay between us.
And now, as you're soon to be, I guess in the fall, heading off to university, this is a skill that maybe not everyone that's going there will have developed this yet, and maybe some people never do. But you'll probably build the best friendships of your life because this will be you and a random group of people, and you get to just be this best version of yourself and not try to be someone you're not, and kind of see how that all falls into place. But I think for you it'll go very well.
Yeah, I've learned to love myself for who I am, for sure. And it's like a fresh start. It's like a new, like, these people don't know who you are. So no matter what you've done in the past, no matter the mistakes that you've made, the things that you've learned, like, they don't know who you are. So it's like a brand new, fresh start. So you meet these people, and I've learned to kind of recognize, like, Mikayla, you need to be the person that, don't be fake. Like, you need to be the person that you are, because whoever is supposed to be in your life will be in your life because of that. Don't be somebody that you're not just so you can be around, like, the cool kids or go to, like, the cool parties or hang out with the cool people. You know, I don't have to be in that big group of 25 that just went to the Dominican Republic over spring break. Like, I don't need to be in that group.
You can if
I
that's what you want to do.
if I wanted to, but then I know that I wouldn't be being the person that I wanted to, because I'd have to be acting like somebody that I'm not, and that's not. I would say there's a lot of, in my school and high school, people act differently than who they really are.
And that's kind of what high school is.
Fake. It's like people be like, you're fake. Like, don't be fake. You know, it's kind of like the new, like, slang term. Like, don't be fake.
I think that's what high school is in a way, is everyone's trying to figure themselves out, and everyone's trying to be something, and they don't know what this something is, and some people get really good at whatever this thing is, and some people aren't very good at it, and that leads a lot of people into situations where they're not being themselves. And I'm happy for you that you figured this out at a young enough age where where you can use this moving forward, and I think it'll serve you well. And for
Yes.
those people watching the Being Wrong segment on video, I think maybe just a quick recap of what we've talked about in this episode. If you're watching just this video, you can go back and listen to the whole episode with Mikayla and I. Mikayla, 18, about to go to college, all these time in our lives that I'm 36. I've forgotten about it. I was holding her in my arms at my high school graduation as a little baby Mikayla, and now here she is graduating. So we talked about that, and we
Yes.
talked about the core strength experience, which has helped us grow a lot over the years and really focus ourselves on personal growth.
Touching back on that, that's actually how I overcame what I've done, something I've done wrong. Like when you asked me the question in the beginning of this video, that's how I figured out that what I was doing was not okay, because that's how I used to be. And going to core, I know we talked about it in the podcast, but going to core helped me learn that I need to be myself and I need to love myself for who I am, because I am who I am. And people can't change me. And going there, meeting people who love me and care about me and want the exact same thing and are struggling to find that at their high schools, because it's a teen group, so we're all in the certain age range, who have struggled and are struggling to kind of find that. It's amazing to be around, so it taught me that that's not how I'm supposed to be. I need to draw away from that. I need to stop thinking that I need to be a part of this group that I don't need to be a part of. Yeah, and high school is tough.
It is, and you're 18 and you figured this out. And if there's people out there that want to know how did she figure this out? How can I learn this too? Well, I don't know that we have all the perfect best answers, but I think we have some pretty good answers for you. So you can click the link that'll be in line with this video, or search People I Know Show on whatever podcast app that you use, and you'll see the episode with Mikayla Torfin. Check it out, and I hope you enjoy it, and then you keep on tuning in to People I Know Show. Mikayla, thank you for joining me today.
You're
This
welcome,
is
Kurt.
something new we haven't done before,
I
and
know.
now we'll always have the podcast, and we'll have this video of this moment we shared together, sitting in the basement of your home here.
I wanted to say this quick. I don't think you realize this maybe, and I kind of forgot about it until this morning, but you keep talking about how I'm going to be 18 on Friday, and actually 18 years ago today, I was supposed to be born, and then I was born on April 12th instead, so I was supposed to be born on April 10th, and I was born 2 days late.
Your mom's due date was April 10th, is what you're saying.
Yes, and I was 2 days late, so I was supposed to be born today.
You were just procrastinating. I'm a procrastinator too, I get it.
It's just funny how you happened to be videoing this video on the day that I was supposed to be born, and then I was actually born 2 days later, which is when the video is supposed to be coming out. So it's kind of weird.
Well, happy due date of your when you're supposed to be born birthday that never was your birthday.
Fun fact.
Thanks, Mikayla. Thanks for doing this with me.
You're welcome, Cody.